Hey everyone, and welcome to another Indie Bin. This is That Which Faith Demands. I'm gonna open up the content warnings so you can see those and decide if this is something you want to watch or not. I'm not gonna be playing through the whole thing, obviously, but I am going to, check it out. That's what we do here. This game came out 3 hours ago as of recording. So I don't know how long away from the recording this is, but this came out 3 hours ago. I think it was Nep who retweeted it. I saw it's somebody's thesis, so I'm already interested in it. And then I saw the art, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I have to check it out. So let's go. It was $5 on itch. It was on sale for half off for launch, and I think it's normally 10. So let's check it out. Okay, good. It has another... This is good. This is very good. I like this. Do this in more games. My son, the innumerable creators said to their child, we will have to give them shape. They owe us their faith. Oh. My son, the innumerable creators said to their child, we have given them shape. They owe us their faith. They are our vessels in the world we created. No, my most honored creator, said their child. We owe our strength to their faith, for as we have created them, they have created our legacy. They have been our vessels, and someday we shall be the same for them. I will be no mortal's vessel, said the sublime creator. Then you shall die, answered Nauril, light of the gods, the first of me. And I shall cast myself out of heaven to bestow my light upon those who have given me that which faith demands. Excerpt from Azam 102, The Pact of Heaven. Okay, let's pray. God said, my creations are to be loved, for my love is infinite. My people are to prosper, for I have made the universe out of my love for them. My believers are the promised children, for they are to whom this world belongs. And God said, beware my impostors, for their hate is endless. Beware the children of the false, for they shall envy your blessings. Beware those who would take that which was promised to you. Do not give your glory to the impure. Do not fall to lying tongues, and you will be rewarded with that which faith demands. Wake. Okay. I honestly didn't even read anything about this game. I just saw that on Twitter that it was somebody's thesis project. I didn't know it was going to be a text-based game. This is actually really cool. The halls of the extraction company station are dimly lit and grimy. Worn posters depicting advertisements for products twice your age are plastered to the wall, edges torn and peeling. The room is lined with chairs and 2 rows facing away from each other to form an island in the center. 5 other interviewees are dispersed throughout the chairs. No one is sitting next to each other. No one is speaking. One of them looks like they're asleep. The interviewer's door opens with a groan, followed by the familiar call from the next applicant. Applicant 0592, the interviewer intones, her eyes lifting from her clipboard to search the room. She's met with silence. Applicant 0592, she repeats louder this time, attempting to wake the sleeping person in the corner. Silence. She sighs. All right then, how about... She scans her clipboard, flipping through the pages, crossing things out, seemingly at random. Applicant 0641, she declares, surveying the room once more. Let's check her application. Check your application. That's you. Stand up abruptly. That's me, you say. Okay, follow me. You enter her office. Her office is as dimly lit as the rest of the station, but compared to the waiting room, it appears downright sterile. It's sparsely decorated with a few shelves filled with paperwork and a plain desk littered with writing utensils. A wide window spans the wall behind her. Waves of cosmic dust and celestial garbage unfurl outside. Takes a seat behind the desk and gestures for you to sit in the chair opposite her. Sit. Hello, applicant 0641. This interview is basically just a formality for our records. There are probably no wrong answer, and we just want to know what's going on. Who's going to sue us if shit goes south while you work for us? All right, let's go ahead and start with the basics. She flips to a new page on her clipboard and uncaps a pen. I understand that you're currently displaced, like most of our applicants. Where are you from originally? I'm gonna say Zyra? He nods, noting your response. I see. And you just served Zyra in the war. No? Shake your head. No, I didn't. She jots this down in notes. What kind of work did you do then? Mechanical? Worked at the garage at a port in Matar, you say. Fixed everything from starships to some older mechs even. Her eyes light up. A mechanic. Fantastic. That's an excellent skill set for this job. We'll be glad to have your expertise. Put things together more than I took them apart, though. She waves a hand dismissively. Details. You still know more machinery better than the average vulture who wanders in here. Anyway, where did you learn your trade? Family. I learned it from my family, you say. The garage at Matar has been in the family for a few generations. You're holding a wrench before you could write. Your family may not have had much to their name, but they did have mechanical know-how and made sure you did too. You were taking apart cruisers and putting them back together before other kids in your neighborhood were old enough to even ride them. She nods. Sure, that makes sense. So you're primarily working at this garage in Matar. Do you have experience with, she waves her hand around divine machinery and what have you? Ever worked with one of those? Yeah, help build one. Yeah, help build one, you say, flushing a little bit. Captain in the military was in port once and was impressed with my work, so they asked me to do some contract work on one of their principality units. This surprised her. Well, color me impressed. You must be quite the mechanic if you got recruited to work on a principality. They only wanted you for one job? Well, one was all I was able to do before I stopped working. What happened? What made you stop working? Something happened. She raised her eyebrows. Something happened? How ominous. I was injured. My neighborhood in Matar got caught in the crossfire. Her brow wrinkles. What? When? I thought Matar was a neutral territory. Tried her hardest not to glare at her. Neutrality on paper doesn't stop bombs being dropped. Just the decency to look slightly abashed. Fair point. But you lived in a port city. Who'd benefit from bombing it? Doug. I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracies about who's really behind it, but all I know for certain is that the garage I worked at got blown to shit, and my co-workers with it. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. I hadn't realized. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But your neighborhood was destroyed. I'll put this as politely as I can. Are you fit to be working? She grimaces as she says this. You shift uncomfortably. There's an uneasy silence as she makes a point to study her clipboard and stare out the window behind her. And after a tense minute, she clears her throat. So that just about covers everything, she says. She scribbles something at the bottom of her notes and sets her pen down with an air of finality. Bryn rips the notes off her clipboard and shoves them into a file brimming what would soon be other applicant notes. After closing the file, she stands and sighs from her shoulders. Her joints crack slightly. Right, well, you've got the job, obviously. We'll take literally anyone. Digs through the desk drawer and hands you what she finds. Take it. It's a thin plastic card with an ID number and a barcode. Shuttled into the crash site, leaves in 15 minutes. Your supervisor's name is Maya, and you'll be on site with 2 others. Interviewer gives you a small, tired smile. Thanks for signing up for Extractions. Ah, shit, that's not the line. Hold on. Tilts her head to the side and trills in a sarcastically peppy voice. Thanks for joining the Iker Extractions Inc. family. We're excited to have you. Leave. This is good. This is extremely well written. Just like I've done with a couple other games, I want people to play these, so I'm not going to keep going because I know this isn't long from what I did read It's not a super long thing. You can play through it multiple times. There's a bunch of different choices in it. So it's $10 at most. It's $5 at the time of recording. Give it a shot. This is somebody's thesis project, and it's really well written. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you there. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.